Hello, it's Thursday, and today we are continuing our Soul Silver run where every time our Pokemon level up, they evolve into something completely random, and then we have to crochet it and add it to our crochet dex. Now, that crochet dex has more than 200 Pokemon in it now, and we have less than 20 left in Gen 1, which is making it kind of hard to find ones we haven't made yet. Now, before we get started, I did go back and correct Politoad's toe beans and Gabite's knee pads from last week. Thank you to the commenters who pointed these things out. Sometimes I miss the occasional thing, but I know you guys have my back. But in any case, we are just going to pick up where we left off last week, where we just got a shiny Jirachi. Thank you, Cabbage. Shiny Jirachi named Cabbage. Now we do, sadly, because I forgot to do it last week, drop off Cabinet. There's just a whole complicated explanation that goes with it, but just Cabinet can't stay on the team, which is rough because we were so close to getting a team of 6. For now, Blissey goes in the box, returning us once again to a team of 4. Uh-oh. So, today we are on Route 44, and we are making our way towards Blackthorn City. The team is currently Cabbage the Shiny Jirachi, Chaos the Poliwrath, Crisis is Togetic, and Shucky is Blaziken. Now, only 2 of these Pokemon on our team are currently able to evolve into something we haven't seen yet. So that is Shucky and Cabbage. So I'm going to chuck Shucky in the lead for now, and we'll try and get a first evolution pretty early on today. And yeah, we'll just, I'm hoping to beat the gym this week. That's the goal we have. But first, we have to get there. We have to actually get into the town. So we've already fought those 2. I think there's one up here that we didn't quite get to. Up here? Yeah, there he is. Cool. You. Do you know about the legendary bird Pokemon? So we're starting things off a little easier this week. Last week we led off with like the double boss at the top of the radio tower. Today we're starting off with this guy with his owl. Oh, okay. Shucky is actually at the right level for this. Let's just see what Shucky can do. Okay, cool. Let's just take out this little owl. Actually fighting things at the right level. That's good. It's very good. Nice little chunk of XP. I reckon you can take out Pidgeotto. We've made Pidgeot, and we've made Pidgeot, and we've made Pidgey, but we have not made Pidgeotto before. Or at least at time of filming this. The streams are happening a little out of sequence with this, but I'm doing my best to keep them like aligned. Oh, right, yeah, because like every Sunday I stream on a channel called Complicated Streams, where we have been working on the crochet decks as well every week. We make 2 to 3 new Pokemon. Did I just get blown away? Rude. Okay, sure. So yeah, if you like super long form crochet, because I'm designing on stream and that takes some time, we get through about 1 Pokemon every 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, sure, take my number. I'm just going to ignore you when you call anyway. We screen calls around here. Here we go. All right, we're going into, I think this is Ice Cave of some kind. You. Ice Path. Oh, a little Swinub. Okay. Don't know what's going to be in here. Bunch of slippy slidey ice. Oh, that's fun. Okay, cool. Frozen, in fact. Okay, what are the encounters? I'm not getting over Gliscor in a hurry. I did not enjoy making him. Gligar is like little and cute. He's like the little cute form of Gliscor. Training with Shucky is a bit tricky, that's all. Now this was just a wild encounter. With a decent chunk of XP though. This is nice. It's nice to have just a new area to train in. I'm seeing lots of loot items. I'm seeing a dude right there. Let's go talk to dude. Oh, okay, never mind. I've got another encounter first. Phoebus? What are you doing in here, buddy? The Swiss cheese fish. That's fine. If the cave's full of Phoebus, I think we've got this. Not a huge amount of XP though. The Gligar was better. Gligar? Gligar. You. Fight me. Hello, just when you least expect it, I'm Cameron the photographer. Oh, they're all there. Love that. Thank you, sir. Okay. I was kind of hoping for a battle there, Cameron, not gonna lie. But Gligar might get the job done here. I should go through my TMs and see if there's some like big kick type of move. Maybe. I don't think there's any fire moves in there, but like something? You're paralyzed. Let's hit you with some smelling salts. Okay, cool. That should be enough. One more. There you go. Took me a second, but we got there. I'm assuming there's... Ah. Oh, hello, buddy. I've grown a soft spot for Parasect since we made one. I don't know, something about crocheting them actually makes me like a lot of Pokemon that I never really thought about, a lot more than I used to. Parasect is kind of one of them. I might have to switch train just to get this job done though. And now we're spored. Rude. Okay, he's hitting us with every status he can think of to hit us with. You just need one more move to get that job done. There we go. Now don't tell me that wasn't enough to level up, because I will not believe you. Excellent. Okay, Shucky has grown to level 28. Shucky wants to learn the move Bulk Up. The user tenses its muscles to bulk up its body, boosting both its attack and defense stats. We're not doing that. Massive-o waste-o of time-o. Okay. Our Blaziken is evolving, so you'll never have to hear me say that again. I don't know where I want to start today, but I would like something new. If the game can cough up something we haven't made yet, that'd be nice. So here we go. Okay, that's new. Is that Huntail or Gorbis? I always get the two mixed up. I think it's Gorbis. Huntail, dang. I had a 50-50 shot of guessing it correctly. Huntail. Which is a Pokemon I tend to forget exists a lot of the time, but that's cool. That's fun colours, good spots. We're gonna have to do an open mouth on it, which is something I try to avoid for this series, because open mouths are... They just add a lot of extra pieces, but like, that is a very interesting little fish. Shucky wants to learn the move Brine. Oh, we can have two Pokemon who know Brine. Get rid of Swagger. Bye, Swagger. Awesome. Oh, wow, you look fancy on the map, friend. All right, hang on. We'll show him off in just a second. I just need to, like, detox the poor little fish. And you can have a freshwater too, just because you're looking a little rough. A little greener around the gills. Though that could just be your colours. Look how cool he looks! Hi! Oh, you're angry? Oh, I was surprised that I spoke to it. I'm so sorry, friend. All better? Okay, so we're going to pause here and we are going to make Shucky the Huntail. Huntail's a bit of a goofy muppet of a Pokemon, but we do love those around here. Also, he is definitely the cooler of the two possible evolutions of Clamperl for sure. The major thing to work out here will be how to approach the mouth, as it is the main feature of the fish, and the rest is just a spotty tube. Now this fish feels like orange, but looks like yellow. Now I never seem to get to use straight up orange, so that's what I'm gonna go with today. It's a little bit of a selfish choice, but I like it. I ended up breaking the head and mouth down into, like, a lot of pieces, but I started with the top of the head. When in doubt, where does the brain go? I used back post single crochet to form a hard edge for a lip, and colour changes for where the inside of the mouth might show on the finished Pokemon. The bottom jaw took a little time to work out, and in the end I decided to make it from two pieces. The first was the outer jaw, which was a pretty basic blue square. The second piece was a two-toned inside mouth bit with a built-in tongue. Now that sorted out the foundation for the head, and I started making some white magic rings in different sizes for the eyes and for the nostrils. Next was his shell hat. Now I did double check this, but it does run across the head, not down it. It's a basic flat piece, but I varied my stitch height, so I was using slip stitch on one end and half double crochet on the other, making it fan out while also keeping my row directions running like the veins of a shell would. I formed the shape of the jaw fins in a similar way, but I worked them over a long tail instead of into a base chain. A base chain would just add way too much bulk for a piece like this. For the teeth, I just combined picots and chains in different ratios to make 3 little upper teeth and 2 bottom jaw chompers. These were the final pieces I needed for the mouth, and from here I could swap to working on the body. I started from the tip of the tail as I wanted to have an open edge to join to the head pieces. It would make for a nicer join and mean I would have to work fewer stitches, so win-win. I did have to make a couple of attempts to get the proportions of the tail right. From there, it was just about loading increases on the edge I wanted to curve outwards and decreases along the edge I wanted to curve inwards. Okay, look, the curve isn't perfect. It's really hard to just like whip up a perfect, like anatomically correct curve on the fly, but I think it's close enough that y'all will let me get away with it, right? And is it just me or does this look like the peepers from Subnautica? Even more so once it's got its circle. Hang on. A little peeper. And I whipped up a bunch more magic rings to form the spots down the sides. The top fin was made using a series of fan stitches, and honestly, fitting all 7 down the spine was one of the trickier elements of this Pokemon. I ended up cramming them in there, but I reckon you can still tell that the piece is too big. I removed a bunch of the details to start assembly, but I really should have fully disassembled before starting to sew. For some reason, I decided to just start sewing the head and body together in their current position, which made it way harder. I had forgotten that the bottom jaw was made from 2 different pieces, and sewing in the tongue and teeth after attaching the blue was extremely fiddly. Sewing on the face spots, however, was much easier. For his little orange rings, crochet stitches were going to be way too big, so they got stitched on around each of the white magic rings instead. And from there, I just had to sew the rest of the ring and fin details on. The body was on the thin side, so I got poked by a lot of pins, and otherwise just generally had to try not to get too tangled in all of the yarn tails. But we got there! Well, aren't you fancy? Okay, we're back. Now, we could evolve Cabbage again, but we're not going to do that. So honestly, Shucky is kind of going to be the main event for at least the first chunk of today's episode. At level 28, Shucky could use a few more levels, and I am inclined to give them to him. So, Shucky, lead the way. There we go. Oh wow, we got Waterfall. Okay. Now, unfortunately, Crisis has turned into a move servant. Move donkey, whatever it is we're calling them these days. Oh my goodness. Sir, this is a Wendy's. What are you doing? It looks like he's poking his tongue out. I'm uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable. What is a Palkia doing in this cave? I don't know what to do with this. I've got the level advantage. I'm gonna hit it with my fish. Okay, Brian does nothing. Crisis? Crisis, come help, thanks. Fly. Fly up as high as you can. Okay, we're gonna be alright. We're gonna live. Oh, that was a little nerve-wracking for a second there. I'm uncomfortable. I was saying something about waterfalls. Right, yeah, so Crisis has turned into the Pokemon that has just nothing but Fly, Cut, Strength, and Rock Smash. You know what I mean? Like, it's a bit of a sad way for our starter to have ended up. But there's no room for Waterfall there. So we're gonna have to squeeze Waterfall onto someone else. Probably Chaos. And if I'm gonna do that, I should do it while he's still all like wet type. Gotta take advantage of these things when they have the opportunity to. The Waterfall is a superior Water Pulse, in my opinion. So like, it's not too bad. I don't mind making a straight swap there. I don't want to put Whirlpool on the same one as well. There's just so many utility moves in this gen, which makes it really interesting to traverse the world, but also just makes it really hard when you're doing a challenge like this. You don't have a lot of flexibility in who is and isn't on your team. Oh, hello. You're not the photographer. You're someone else. You want me to keep the HM? Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, we're climbing waterfalls now, so that's fun. That's another one of those. I don't like what Zubat has done with the place. My goodness, the side angle on Shucky right now looks ridiculous. Look at that silly little face. I should just run. Can't escape. Chaos? Hi. I don't really want Chaos to evolve, is my problem right now, because I know that Chaos is going to turn into a Diglett next. That's not helpful. Mismagius after that is kind of not too bad. Mismagius and then Spiritomb, so yeah. I can live with both of those, but turning into Diglett next is rough. Okay. I'm just going to take a second to recover. Guess we have to go down before we can carry on. Oh, I already dislike this cave. I drop, they drop, we all drop. Am I upstairs right now or downstairs? I think I'm downstairs right now. I'm just going to start randomly pushing these rocks into holes, and we'll just see how we go. Please not filled with Palkia. It's filled with Palkia! Because Palkia is just more than I can chew. That is an unchewable Pokemon. It's going to be okay. Hang on. I'm just going to reset my thinking here for a second. This is going to be great XP. There's a puzzle to solve. Probably most of it will get crammed on down into a montage, so it won't be hard to edit. This is good. This is a fine outcome. It's just the me that has to live it in long form isn't super looking forward to it. Mostly because I've got less than ideal puzzle solving conditions. Don't even know if these are meant to go in the holes, but it feels like they've given me rocks that can move and holes to push them into. So that kind of feels like a natural evolution of things, right? Silly Muppet fish. Okay, a few more Palkia and Muppet fish will be ready to evolve. Let's see, there's a rock up there. And there's another one over there. So this one here. Let's go down to that one. Palkia Break. Oh no, Phoebus Break. I love a Phoebus Break. Boulder fell down. Good. Alright, now we got this one, which I think just needs to go up there. Hey Phoebus! Seriously, Phoebus any day. Oh, this Phoebus is actually going to get us an evolution though. I'm just kind of sad to see Huntail go. I'm enjoying his little Muppet face. Dang. Okay. Well, Shucky is evolving again. So, we were Huntail. It was a great start. Very pleased. Shucky, I have no instructions. Just whatever you like, buddy. Here we go. Oh, okay. Blippi. The pelican. His beak can hold more than his belly can. Wait. Here's Blippi. Is it, do you guys say Blippi or Blippi? I'm probably going to stick with Blippi because that's how what I've always said, but like, feel free to debate. He's got strange eyes that I've never noticed before. Hi, buddy. Oh, he angry? He's surprised to touch ice. Aren't we all? Let's have a little look-see. What's your special power? Keen Eye. Prevents the Pokemon from losing accuracy. Okay, cool. We're going to pause here and we are going to make Blippi. This bird is entirely beak. So working out what to make the base piece was kind of hard. The theme for the week is shaping up to be unusual mouth holes, but I think I have a plan that might work. Everything is making contact with that giant bottom beak, so that will become our base potato. I closed off one end to form the foundation for the body later, and then used post-stitching and pink yarn to close off the mouth side. I could have made this a double-walled pocket to store things in, but I was concerned about it being structural, so stuffing it and closing it was a better option in my opinion. Then in white, I made a little blob of a head. It's kind of funny, the idea of stitching the head to the beak instead of the beak to the head, but I guess that's really just semantics anyway. In blue, I fashioned a little blue stripe to act as a hat, and then it was time to tackle the top beak. A couple of attempts and some stretching later, and I had a lid for our beak. I wasn't super happy with it at this point, but I decided to trust the process and see what it looked like once we started attaching things. For the wings, I fashioned 3 blue fingers for the tips, then joined them all in the round in white, sloping them back into the body. The wings are the only real limbs on our birdie, and they needed to be fairly sturdy, so I think this was the way to go. The feet, on the other hand, well, blink and you'll miss them. Magic rings with a triple of picots for the most vestigial limbs of the day. The body itself is kind of an illusion. It's really just a white saddle with a little pimple sticking out of it to form the tail. When folded over the closed-off back of the bottom beak, boom, body. For assembly, I started by attaching anything that needed to be sewn directly to the beak, the body saddle and the head. Next, I sewed the stripe to the head. It went straight down the middle, which helped me map out where the eyes needed to go with some pins. Blippi has some kind of unusual eyes, so I didn't have much choice except to try and embroider them on. I think I did okay. And while I had my needle threaded, Slowbro was smelling terribly, so I fixed it. There, back to the pelican. I attached the wings, and then the feet. It was hard to find a reference where the feet specifically go, so I kind of just went with my gut on that one. Finally, the top beak. I started by pinning the middle of it and then stretching each of the corners out to the sides. I wanted the beak to sit a little bit open, and the beak itself was actually kind of flimsy. Stretching it this way actually helps it hold its position better, if you can wrangle it. And there he is! I'm actually so happy with how he turned out, even if his eyes are still creepy. They're creepy. Alrighty, so we are back, and I have to say, that so far this episode is going a lot smoother than last week's episode. Why would I say that? Anywho, I'm going to swap Crisis into the front. Just because I don't want to evolve Shucky again just yet, while we finish solving the puzzle on this floor. Thunk. Boulder fell down. Awesome. So that's one boulder in each hole. Is that what I was supposed to do? Do I walk into the holes? Oh, okay. Now there's loot. Interesting. Okay. Forgive any frustration this may cause. I might just have to slide around for a little bit. There we go. Nailed it. And downstairs. Good job, Crisis. You're just here to solve all of our problems. You're a multifunction Pokemon, and I appreciate you. Surprised to touch ice. Well, buddy, I'm sorry to tell you this, but we are in an ice cave. Phoebus or Palkia? Make your bets quick. Palkia's back and a slightly higher level. Great. We know how to deal with this. We fly. We fly away as quickly as possible. And then we just sort of hope for the best. Looks like there's exits and ups and downs and all arounds. I like the sliding because there's no random encounters when you're sliding. Avalanche. Ooh. We're heading into the Dragon Gym. It's providing me with ice moves. Dang it, I don't have Snow Runt anymore. Avalanche. Avalanche. Does whatever an avalanche does. Who can learn it? No one can. We've got to keep an eye out for that though. Oh, an encounter on the ladder. Who's climbing the ladder? Palkia is, of course it is. Who else would be climbing the ladder? Crisis has appeared, looking slightly disgruntled, but not otherwise commenting on the recent events. Awesome. Crisis is now turning into the pod. Oh no, Lunatone first. That's fine. That's good. Go. Get me out of here. Okay. We're basically out. This is good. Oh. Kimono lady. Palkia. I'm running out of things to hit you with. I'm about to literally just throw my Lunatone at your head. Hi? Me oh my, is that you, Thirsty? Fancy meeting you here. To tell the truth, my sandals are frozen on the ice and I'm stuck here. Come around and push your back. Okay, sure. Big shove. They are. Strange interactions. But here we go. Shucky, we're free. Oh, that's a trainer. Wow, you came through the ice path. You must be a real hotshot trainer. Oh, cool. You're not going to fight me. That's nifty. Alrighty, we are in town, hopefully. Blackthorn City. Quiet Mountain Retreat. Okay, we are here. So this is good. We still have 4 evolutions to go, and we are in the town with the gym we need to fight. So there's a pretty good chance we can get it done this session if our levels aren't too under, you know? Don't know why that's there. And there's a move deleter here somewhere. Yes, I am going to see if I can. I'm very interested to know if I can make Crisis forget HM moves. There's a lot of people in this house. You're the move deleter. Okay, good. It looks like I can forget HM moves here. That's awesome. I won't do it right now, but it's very, very good to know it can be done. Okay, who are the rest of these people? He can update my movesets. Oh, I don't have any heart scales. But still, good to know. That's just another little dead end. There's a lot of dead ends in this town. Okay. I have to try to work out exactly how much work is going to be needed. So this could be rough. And I try not to use too many items and that sort of thing first run through. Yo, champ in the making. Now Claire uses mythical and sacred dragon type Pokemon, which is what I'm afraid of. You can't damage them easily, but you know they're supposed to be weak against ice. I don't have any ice. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. That was cool. I enjoyed that. Cool. Alright, so we've got some like little warm-up trainers just to like... And we're in a volcano, so that's kind of funny, but like warm-up trainers. I don't know what kind of dragons they have, but we'll find out together. Okay, he's got 3. Hello, Paolo. Dratini, I can handle little worms, right? Not necessarily with Shucky, but in general. Let's just see. Huh. Yeah, let's get Shucky out of there. The fact that the first Pokemon from the first trainer is level 35 already has me feeling a type of way. I'm a bit nervous about this, but we have to try it, because otherwise I could like go away and train for 2 whole episodes and we might have just been able to do it on the first time through. So we've got to do what we got to do. Cool. Alright. That has to be a fair whack of XP, right? Oh, I was getting more in the cave. Chaos is going to level up soon. Into a Diglett, which is not ideal. And the side effect of Chaos evolving into Diglett is going to be I'm going to go and grind Chaos back up into Miss Magius, who comes after Diglett. Hang in there, Chaos, you're doing great. Okay, good. There goes the Seadra. Chaos is right on the cusp of evolving, but he's not there yet. So I'm going to try and hold that off until one more trainer in. So we'll use either Cabbage or Crisis to take out the rest of this Dratini. It's weird. I'm using all of my strategy brain to be like, when do I want them to evolve, rather than how do I beat them? Which is a problem, but not one we'll be addressing today. And we flew away. we flew away. Okay, good. Good job, Crisis. You did great, sweetie. Alright. Okay, well, we beat you. We beat the first one. You've met the Dragon Tamer Lance, I don't believe. Oh yeah, that's right, we have. There's plenty of new and interesting places to train here. Who's he around? The Dark Cave. The darkest cave of them all. I am going back to the gym. I'm not distracted. Why would I be distracted? Okay, no, I'm going back to the gym. As soon as I talk to this kid. What are you doing here? Oh, cool. We got some soft sand from Santos on Saturday. Alright, trainer number 2. You ready? Alright, so as long as they're Dratini and Seadra, we know we can do it. It's just not a huge amount of easiness and fun. 2 Pokemon. First one is Dratini. I'm going to guess the second one is either Seadra or possibly Dragonair. Does Lance have Dragonites? Is that Lance's whole thing? What happens if we brine a Dratini? Not much. Okay, we're fine while he uses Agility. We're done if he uses Dragon Rush. And now he's a fast little worm. Hey, you missed. Now, I know water moves are half as effective on dragons. Alright, I get that they're strong against it or whatever, but Surf is such a reliable move for me. Surf is my goat. I'm sorry, Dratini, where did you just go? I just know Dragonair is going to do something evil. I suppose that answers that question though. It was Dratini and Dragonair. So that does imply that Lance probably has Dragonite. Dragon Rage is fine at just 40. Like flat 40. We can live with that. The math checks out. Okay, one more of those should do the trick. Again, Dragon Rage, no big deal. Okay, cool. Well, didn't have to share that XP with anyone, did you, Chaos? Gobbled all that up yourself, which is good, because the more XP we can get you now, the less time you have to spend as a Diglett. Okay, so the fact that Chaos kind of handled this battle on their own, maybe we're not as underleveled as I thought we were. Of course, Chaos is now turning into a Diglett, which is not ideal, but I obey the rules, okay? This is me obeying the rules that I've set. Bring on the Diglett. There it is. May your reign be as short as you are. Chaos wants to learn the move Earthquake. Never mind, I take back everything I said. Yes. Absolutely. Fantastic. Amazing. Love you. We're going to put soft sand on him. It's going to be great. Thank you, Chaos. You always know exactly what I need. Alright. Battle number 3. Hi. Oh good. This guy doesn't have dragons. That's great for us. He was like, strong Pokemon is my type. That's just a little horsey. Guess what Pilippas eat? Eh. Please don't do that to my pelican. Force palm? Okay, we're doing that again. You're a very strong little horsey. I do want to just pay respect where respect is due. We lived though. Now we'll swap our Pokemon. Crisis, you're up. I'm not sending Chaos in to deal with a horsey. Maybe whoever comes up next. Oh, Twister I think still hits if I'm flying. Doesn't matter, didn't use it. No, I missed, dang. We need to hope for the best and hope that I can hit it before it hits me. Why do we both keep missing? This is a very annoying battle. Okay. Shucky is in. Just because I'm really trying hard to get this pelican a level. And now's a good time for it too. It's like some Pokemon you've seen the shiny form of, or like you know you can gain the shiny form of. Jirachi is just one that you just don't. You just don't. You don't get the shiny of that one there. Nobody gets the shiny of that one there. Oh hey, we're brining each other. Hope it's more effective when I do it. We're all looking a little beat up. I think I let Cabbage take the hit. Thank you, Cabbage. Sorry, Cabbage. Fly! Like the good little moonbeam that you are. No! Don't brine the moon. It does not want to be brined. It's not a pickle. There we go. Shucky still didn't level up. Shucky got nearly 1,000 XP from that and still didn't level up. I'm not doing an... Oh, I thought she was gonna get me. I want to go heal first. Okay. We're back! We have to be so close at this point to evolving Shucky. He must be like right on the edge. Oh, Fran's only got one Pokemon. And it's a Seadra. Level 38 Seadra, but it's just a Seadra. Okay, yeah, Shucky. If someone glances at Shucky, Shucky's going to evolve. Ooh, I should have maybe swapped in Cabbage, but Seadra feels really like it's designed to assassinate Cabbage. That said, Lunatone is also a rock, which is not faring well against an ocean beast. Stop! This is not going well, but we're doing our best. You would think that in a dragon gym, it would be the dragons that are the problem, but actually it's the water types that are doing me in right now. But we're in the yellow. We've got this. This will be fine. Who do we have that we can send in to help? Cabbage! Sorry, I was saying Cabbage before I meant Chaos. The Diglett. The Diglett is the one I'm afraid of getting assassinated by the water thing. And Brian doesn't immediately knock us out. Great. Cool. Cabbage can do this for us. Excellent. Shucky has leveled up. Shucky will no longer be a Blipper. We have beaten Ace Trainer Fran, and we're going to get a new evolution. So this is evolution number 3 for this episode. Shucky, whatever you want, okay? There are some options that would be more helpful to us, but pressuring you in the past has been inconsistent with the results. So let's just, whatever you want to be. So here we go. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. It's a potato boy. Amazing choices, darling. Beautiful blue potato boy. He's wonderful. He's basically a platypus. All right, well, we have our Quagsire here. Let's just go see what his special ability is. Water Absorb restores HP if hit by a water type move. The gym keeps trying to brine me. Game on. Game on. Water Absorb. This is perfect. Okay, we're going to stop and we are going to make Quagsire. Now, I had almost forgotten that Potatomon existed. We've had so many complicated ones, one after the other. Quagsire could not have come at a better time. That said, the others both have open mouths, so I may as well do it for this one too. Now, rather than blue, I opted for teal. I think it makes the purple pop more and matches his general vibe a little bit better. I started by making a base potato, and I want to manage expectations here. I don't think that I really nail this Pokemon, but I do make a serviceable potato, so please don't be disappointed. With the base done, I made a little stripe of a mouth in pink, and then on to the back markings. Now, the shaping for these was kind of fun. They have like a central chain, and then I used double crochet increases to create the wibbles all the way around. And at this point, I realized there wasn't enough contrast between my dark teal and the lighter turquoise of the body, so I swapped it out for a dark blue shade called Twilight. I think it'll work better. The spine spikies were made using chains and picots, and then a long chain at the end to add the stripe to the tail. 2 flippery feet, and 2 tiny paddlers made up the limbs, and then a beaver tail was the final piece. From there, it was just a matter of sewing everything on, working up in layers from the base potato outwards. I did end up embroidering on the eyes for Quaggy here, but I do wish I'd used safety eyes instead. They just have so much more life in them, and my sewn eyes ended up just as big. Okay, confession time! I hated the mouth on the finished Quag so much that I went back and changed it in the middle of editing this video. So just know that I went back and fixed him, and he looks like this now, even though he's still going to have his old face during the rest of this video. Okay, that's all. Okay, so we have made Quagsire. We've added him to the team. And Chucky's now level 30. So he's starting to get within like the same realm as the others, which is great. I think there should only be maybe one more trainer between where we're currently up to and the final gym leader. So it should go pretty quickly now. My chance of losing, not even 1%. Okay. You're challenged by Mike. Oh, Mike. How many Pokemon do you have, Mike? You have one. You have one Pokemon. So maybe we can pull this off. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. Chaos, you know best. Chaos knows best. What? I'm a little... What? Oh, it's not Lance here, it's Claire. All right, let's go. Let's just see how we do. We spent a lot of time training, so maybe this will be fine. Hi, Claire. Well, you got fancy hair. You are Claire of the fancy hair. Oh, great. We each have 4 Pokemon on our team. I'm sure this will be fine for me. Earthquake. It doesn't affect Gyarados. Does Gyarados fly? Is Gyarados flying? I've already dangerously underestimated my foe. What? Gyarados is fine. It's 40 hit points. Should be able to handle at least just 2 of those. Can only... That's it. That's as many of those as I can handle. That leaves me on 22. Good. Crisis also just kind of got knocked straight out. Okay, Cabbage should have the base stats to kind of stand up to this a little bit more. Claire, come on now. I was hoping to at least learn what the other Pokemon were. The fact that there are 4 on the team and I couldn't beat one of them doesn't bode well. So what I think I'm going to do is I think we're going to take Chaos out into the wilderness and we're going to get it out of Diglett form into at least Miss Magius. First step, Diglett. Here we go. Found some grass. Oh, it's a Delibird. It's only level 24. Dang, I was really hoping for something a bit bigger. What's really obnoxious is that I'm pretty sure Delibird's an ice type. Could really use an ice type right about now. Oh, I see a hiker down there. I'm seeing some grass here. I'm seeing some items. This is good. We can always fly back to Blackthorn if and when we need to. Why is there a Magikarp in the grass? The questions that we should be asking. Okay, cool. Chaos is evolving from Diglett. It will now be Miss Magius. Perfect. If nothing else, the boost to the stats should do well for us. Gives full immunity to all ground type moves. That's what got us with that Gyarados, isn't it? I reckon now that we're no longer Diglett, we might be able to have another crack at this. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's going to be easy, but I think we might stand somewhat of a chance. We'll see where this path goes. Okay, cool. Ace Trainer Kelly has 3 Pokemon for us to fight. This might be just what we need. It's good level, 27. Of course I immediately use the water type on the water Pokemon. What am I doing? Shocky has that super water ability thingy. That means that water moves should heal it. So it's honestly a pretty ideal... Yeah, see, there we go, water absorb. It's a pretty ideal setup to have him fighting high level water Pokemon. This is... Wartortle, this is just not... This isn't going to work in the long term, buddy. If we sneezed on it, we'd win at this point. Can we finish this off? Delay, 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 delay. Good job, buddy. Okay, that should be it. And we're done. Good. Shucky has evolved again. Our Potato Boy is evolving, which actually sucks because like I actually really liked having a Quagsire on the team. But yeah, we'll just have to hope that he stays a nicely evolved form because otherwise it's going to throw a real spanner in the works here. Alright, Shucky, what do you got? Oh! Oh! We've already made this. Shucky, no! Shucky, no! I'm just trying to find whose line you've just collided with. Okay, he's collided with Chaos. It's always Chaos. Dang. We're not, like, he's staying on the team for now, okay? We need Pokemon on the team. Yeah, you know what, Chucky? You can learn Slash. I actually think that might be where Chaos got the move Slash as well when he evolved into Ninjask. Okay, we are down to just one Pokemon that can evolve into new things. I think we're gonna look in the PC. Let's explore some options. Okay, so we have a level 33 Tyranitar, 23 Ho-Oh, 23 Girafarig, and a level 19 Blissey. That 33 Tyranitar is looking pretty good to me. Now that's Kenya. We miss Kenya. We didn't really want to put Kenya in the box to begin with, but at least Kenya is a Tyranitar, which might be able to take a hit or two. So let's withdraw you. So I think I need to just go take Ninjask out and level it up one more so that it's at least a bird, not a bug. Oh, glorious. Glorious. Okay, cool. That should get us out. That's going to get us our Pidgeot. Pidgeot. Sorry. Pidgeot's way more fun to say. There's our bird. The bird's absurd. And don't forget that bird's the word. Pidgeot is currently chilling in a trash can. I can't explain. It just... He's so happy in there. With his little tail sticking out the back. He's just like... Wee. So Kenya's goal is to just get as many flies as possible before that Gyarados takes her out. Hi Kenya, we missed you baby, we did. Yeah, I'd stare intently at the mountain too. Let's do this! Wish me luck everybody. I'm feeling very tense, sorry. Just being very serious right now. Fine. Dragon Rage is fine. It's a measurable issue. We're good. But Sandstorm is going to be a problem for everyone though. For the whole battle. I'm sure I won't live to regret this. Okay. And maybe Fly isn't the answer. So far, this isn't going badly considering there's a pretty massive level discrepancy here. I think I sneak an item now because once Gyarados starts losing more health, there's a pretty good chance that Claire will use an item. Which is cheating when they do it, but absolutely fine when I do it. We gotta remember the rules here. Oh, hey, that's illegal. She withdrew the Gyarados, that's not fair. Okay, good to know. There's a Kingdra in the mix. It's a level 41. It probably also identifies as a problem. Let's fly. Let's always fly. No, we're gone. That's it. That's the end of Kenya. Thank you, Kenya. Oh, hey, good for you, Kenya. That went better than I thought it would. So this is fine. I don't know how Kenya is like hanging in there as long as she is, but I'm willing to provide her the support she needs while she's out there doing her best. Dragon Pulse is probably the end for her though. Nope, we're gone. We're good. She's just absorbing she's absorbing the hits. Let's try Sonic Boom. Let's just try Sonic Boom. Assuming we live to do so. No, there she goes. Thank you, Kenya. Honestly, Kenya's gold star for Kenya. There is absolutely no reason why Kenya should have been able to perform for as long as she did just then. Alrighty, who am I sending into the sandstorm? Does Kingdra have Levitate? These are the real questions. I'll get a little buffeted by the sandstorm. This is fine. You had a berry. Berry. But are you levitating? You are not. Okay, Earthquake isn't as effective as I would want it to be. Fly. No! Claire! Dang! I worked really hard. Claire just erases it. Like, I know I have a type disadvantage. This is more about being more stubborn than Claire is. This is rough because I'm like throwing so much at the wall just to see what sticks, which means that I'm wasting opportunities to actually hit. Does the sandstorm get him? Yes! Okay, good. Excellent. A crisis that was bound to happen. Okay, now if we leave this battle for whatever reason, Crisis becomes a Metapod, and all advantages are gone. So we have to win. We're committed here. Okay, the Gyarados is back. We're going to keep battling. We're not going to mess around. Oh good, this is the Gyarados we've already kind of half squished. Okay, you bit of rock. That can't be that bad. Stop. Stop. Sandstorm rages. Love this sandstorm. Best thing ever. Oh, okay, the sandstorm should take care of the rest of this, even though that is going to knock Crisis off. There he goes. Is that 3 of mine knocked out or 2? Who else have they got? Dragonair? I should be able just to brine the Dragonair. Wait, is the sandstorm just not hitting me? I swear the sandstorm... Isn't that something that's supposed to hit both of us? Because that changes my whole attitude towards hail. First person I need to wake up is Chaos, who has Earthquake. I'm just going to let whatever's happening happen. Cabbage just needs to be brave. And I'm going to revive Crisis as well as a backup. Oof, there it comes. Huh, okay, cool. And we will do a little, just a little soda pop for Chaos so that she's completely ready to swap in. It's nice to see them have as much trouble hitting me as I'm having hitting them. Okay, who's your final Pokemon? Oh, it's just another Dragonair. This is great! I can handle Dragonairs. I've proven it. Particularly Cabbage can. Oh, you've got a new trick. Okay, sure. So it looks like one of them has Aqua Tail and one of them has Fire Blast. Surely you can manage one Dragon Pulse at full health. Yes. We hit him with a little Earthquake. And that should just... Yeah, there we go. And there should be one more, who's only at about half health. This wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. That first Gyarados spooked me really badly. But I think this is going to be fine. I think we're going to be okay. Yahtzee. We did it! Okay, cool. So that should be our final gym badge. We defeated Leader Claire. Got a little bit of cash. A little bit of something. Oh, that's fine. So, Crisis is, as mentioned, turning into Metapod, which I'm sure is fine. Crisis can do what Crisis wants for a couple of levels. We're good with this. Thank you, Crisis. Anybody else want to evolve? Kind of feel like crocheting something. I won't concede this. I might have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know, you should take the Dragon Master Challenge. No, I played by your rules and I beat you. Fair and square. I did. Without a type advantage or anything, and you're just being a really sour loser. Alright, we'll go to the Dragon's Den. We're gonna do the thing. Okay, Kenya's going back in the box, though we are grateful to her. Thank you, Kenya. We know where you are if we need you. And really I should be putting Shucky away as well, but like I can't, guys. We have no one left on the team. And we're gonna go take Cabbage into the Dragon's Den, and we're gonna get ourselves an evolution. And we're gonna stop talking with giant pauses between our words because it's really annoying. So yeah, we're gonna get Cabbage an evolution because we need some more. We need some more evolutions. Okay, cool. I don't know, I don't remember anything about what's in here. Like, is it like training? Is it a cave? Is it... Okay, looks like we've got some enemies to face along the way. Possibly some loot items to pick up. I just don't know how convoluted it is. Did he just say I was uninvited? Rude. We'll just go straight across. Let's just cut straight to it. Yay, Mama Swine! Great for XP, and they're just very obedient. We like them a lot. Yep, okay, cool. What's this say? Dragon Shrine. Shrine revering the dragon Pokemon said to have lived in Dragon's Den. Okay. Oh, I think I was meant to sail around the other side. Yep, it looks like it. There's no sneaky door. Back to the ocean with us. I'm sure there's a way in here somewhere. Right, so this one here should do the trick. It's level 15. We only have a little sneeze of XP to go. This should be our level. Is it enough? It is! Okay, cool. Cabbage is going to evolve. And Cabbage is going to evolve into something new, right, Cabbage? Right? Please? Everyone cross your fingers. Oh. It's Riolu. Which is a cool shiny. But we've only very recently made Riolu. Oh, I think we've finally closed Chaos's loop. I think this is the final piece. Oh, it's an interesting one. Okay, so Chaos is currently This is almost more for me than for you guys. Chaos is currently Miss Magius, who turns into Spiritome, Houndour, Poliwag, Jirachi, and then Riolu. Then Hariyama, Remoraid, Ledian, Politoed, Blaziken, Huntail, Pelipper, Quagsire, Ninjask, Pidgeot, Snorlax, Magikarp, Poliwrath, Diglett, Miss Magius. So it's... I'll chuck something up on the screen that explains this, but Chaos has a closed evolution loop. He's done it. Unfortunately, several others are caught in this exact same loop. So currently Cabbage is in it, Chaos is in it, Karma is in it, Shucky is in it. Crisis is the only one in a different loop. Good job, Crisis. Cabinet's in it as well. Cabinet will be in it. It's just Cabinet's currently back at Blissey, and so in a couple of evolutions, Cabinet will enter the loop. I don't know what to do at this point. I think we're about to go into the Dragon Shrine, and I'm pretty sure we get given a new Pokemon there. So we'll go with that. We're keeping Cabbage on the team because seeing shinies is fun. We're keeping Chaos on the team because Chaos is our baby. We're keeping Crisis on the team because that's our starter Pokemon and you never get rid of your starter Pokemon. So at minimum we have those three that are sticking around. It's just the rest of them, they're a little bit up in the air. I just really would have liked to have crocheted something then. Oh, there's a Whirlpool. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to go. Hey, that's interesting. Cabbage's collar stayed blue even though the shiny form is yellow. Cabbage is staying on the team, so Cabbage can just keep leveling up. Cabbage can just be our guide through this tunnel. There's no reason to strategically assign levels at this point. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go. I'm just gonna have a little hunt around and I'll come back when I've worked it out. Do I have to go through the Whirlpool to get to the Dragon Portal? That's what I really want to know. I think I do. Let's teach someone Whirlpool real quick. Do I have anyone who can learn Whirlpool? No. No, I do not. Uh-oh. Hopefully that's not relevant. It's going to be relevant. Okay, well if I evolve Pidgeot up from Snorunt to Magikarp, Magikarp should be able to learn Whirlpool. There we go. It is the fish. The fish has come to save the day. Alrighty, and so now we should just be able to teach it Whirlpool. Unable. Ah! Okay, well it turns into Poliwrath next, so up one more level. Shucky is right on the cusp of evolving again, this time into Poliwrath, so I don't know what the game's excuse will be if Poliwrath can't learn Whirlpool. It's literally got a Whirlpool on its stomach. This episode has gotten out of hand, okay? It's rebelling against me, it is not cooperating at all. We're doing our best, and it's just not cutting it. So, oh, and now we're frozen solid again. Of course we are! It's fine, it's fine. I got something for that. I'm used to your absolute shenanigans. Please just end this. Please. Oh, of course you've used Endure. Okay, there we go. That should be it. Right? That should be it. Well, that's the level anyway. I don't know what I'm gonna do if this doesn't work. We'll work out something else, but like, oh my goodness, I'm so done with this part of the plot. I just want to get into the dang temple. Come on, you magnificent frog. Rawr. Abel, honestly, seriously. Okay, let's do this. Alright, we know Whirlpool now. We should be able to proceed. Yes. Okay, so now we're on the other side of the Whirlpool. Hopefully we can just hop on into that temple. Just like, let us in. Oh, I don't want Shucky in the lead. Don't. Oh, and we're bugged out. I'm sorry, this cutscene's gonna look really odd. Because I can't fix it while we're wrapped up in a story point. But, the temple itself looks cool with the two Gyaradoses, one on either side. That's neat. I don't really know what else is happening in here, I'm really sorry. You care deeply for Pokemon, very commendable. That conviction is what is important. Thursday, don't lose that belief. It will see you through at the Pokemon League. Oh, something's happening. No idea what just entered the room. So, how did it go? I guess there's no point in asking. You did fail. What? You passed? That can't be! Oh, I'm assuming Claire entered the room and is chucking a tantrum. I have no idea what these things are on the screen. Admit defeat and confer the Rising Badge, or must I inform Lance of this? Thank you, Giant Square. Here, this is the Rising Badge. Hurry up, take it. Okay, well, I'm dying to know what this guy actually looks like. This little thing on the screen right here. Oh, the square ran away. By the way, have you heard of Lugia? Between Olivine and Cyanwood are islands called Whirl Islands. There is a huge waterfall deep in the cave there. It is said that Lugia rests in the deep end of the waterfall basin. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, that's been randomized. There will be a Pokemon waiting there. I don't know what it is. It's statistically unlikely to actually be Lugia. Yeah. You need a silver wing to reach the waterfall basin. I've got that. Oh, cool. Am I out of the cutscene? Excellent. Right, I can fix this now. Hold on 1 second. And we're back. Okay. So, alright, so two of the squares on the sides were little old men, and the square at the top was another little old man, and the big moving thing in the middle was me. It was me. I really like this Gyarados thing, even if it faces the other way. I thought I was supposed to get a Dratini in here. So close to being out. Oh, hello Claire. Wait, I'm sorry about this. Here, take this as my apology. Obtained TM59. What is it? Dragon Pulse. Okay, well that's fun if I end up with a dragon Pokemon. If you're headed to the Pokemon League, go back to New Bark Town and surf along Route 27. Your face is telling me you have some unfinished business. Come on. Whatever you have to face from now, don't you dare give up. If you do, I'll feel even worse about having lost you. Fair enough. Well, that was kind of positive. It's like, don't be a loser, because then I'm an even bigger loser for losing. Professor Elm's calling. Ah. Hello? Thursday? How's it going? I've gotten hold of something neat. Swing by my lab to pick it up. Sure. Okay, well, we're going to go talk to Professor Elm. I'm going to add that to my notes. Really? No Dratini. I'm so confused. Oh, I'm supposed to go back in. Okay, well, we're going back in and we're going to try again. I'm determined. I need this party member. We both do, right? Both of us need this right now. So back in we'll go. Good to see you here. Your arrival is most fortunate. I have something for you. Yes! Take this Dratini as proof that I now know your worth. Give it to me. Whatever it is, I will take it from you. You've received Dratini from the Master. But what is it really? Give a nickname to the Dratini you received. Yes! I'm going to name it Cucumber. It's Cyndaquil. We've already made Cyndaquil. Okay. I'm still giving you a name. You still earn one. Yeah, Cyndaquil is very, very early on in Chaos's evolution. It was his 3rd level. Turned into Cyndaquil. Okay. Well, you're no good for the team then either, are you, Cucumber? Okay, alright. You know what? You know what? Oh look, Mamoswine joined the team. Yay, let's make Mamoswine. I give up. I give up. This game is not feeding me what I need, so we're just gonna take it. Look at that, something new. We're gonna give it a nickname. Its name's going to be... Yeah, okay, we're gonna call it Circumvention. Circumvent. There we go. Because that's what we've just done to the rules. Let's get out of this cave. There she is. Isn't she great? I'm sorry guys, I couldn't take it anymore. Oblivious prevents it from becoming infatuated. Great. Okay, so Circumvent has Peck. Powder Snow, Mudsport, and Odor Sleuth. I wish I still had Avalanche to teach her. We're gonna stop here, and we're actually gonna make Mamoswine, and we're adding Mamoswine to the team. Now, I cut it down as much as possible, but you should know that hours passed between Quagsire and Mamoswine. Hours. Plus, Mamoswine has been such a prominent part of the last few episodes as I've trained against them. In hindsight, I was absolutely correct to deputize one onto the team. I started with a big, happy, dark brown potato. The essence of Mamoswine is happiness. You can just tell. It took me a couple of attempts to get the mask right. Initially, I was trying to make it all in one piece, but then I broke it down into its base components. 2 blue eye rings with a little stub between them to join them, and then a long white strip to line around the outside. Next, I made the fuzzy mouthpiece. Now, over time, I've come to hate using a slicker brush to make stuff fluffy, so instead I just lined the edges with Picot's for the illusion of scruff. Then a little pink triangle finished off the nose. I do intend to stitch the nostrils on later, but this is it for now. The legs are tubes, but I used back loop stitches to help define the foot, and some colour changes in white to make the toenails. As a bonus, all 4 legs are exactly the same, and I would just attach the back legs slightly further up the body to help control the overall tilt. Finally, we needed tusks. I started in white and worked my way from the pointy end down. To form their curve, I used a lot of increases along the top and decreases along the bottom, changing to brown and using post-stitching to create the transition back into the body. Then we just had to sew all the pieces on. Now I did briefly consider adding an eyelid to make the eyes angry, but my sweet little mama swine just doesn't have any rage. She's lucky she's on our team, honestly, because I'm not really sure she would have made it very long in that scary dark cave. But it's okay. She's with us now. We've got her. Alrighty, there she is. I feel so much better now that we've done that. Hi. You yawned loudly. Okay, fine. Let's offload some of this. I don't want to be mean to them. They've done their best. It's just like, it's so disheartening to have hit so many ones that we just can't use over and over again. So I was so excited for that Dratini. Into the box it goes. Shucky has to stay with us temporarily, or for now anyway, because it knows Whirlpool. We've got Mama Swine with us though, and I'm sure Mama Swine will evolve into something we haven't done yet. Yeah, alright, I think that was the only one we had to get rid of. I am going to make a bold choice, and I'm leaving Mama Swine at the front, and we're going to evolve her as quickly as possible and just get some more Pokemon made. So where are these Whirlpool Caves? The Whirl Islands, sorry. Oh no, we're meant to go see Professor Elm. He has something for us. We'll go do that first. Hold on, 1 second. We're going to redirect our flight. Should have followed the path. Will. Next time I have some actual grinding to do. But for now, we're just gonna just like chuff on over there. Where are you, Elmy? It's kind of labby. Oh, hey, here we go. Ethan, Thursday, did you collect 8 badges? I did. That's so cool. The professor is waiting for you. Are you finally going to give me the national deck so I can actually see what my numbers are? Because I've had to look them all up separately. Your research is going great. Take this as a token. Master Ball. Okay. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. The Master Ball is great and all, but only if you're actually catching something that you need a Master Ball for, and I really strongly doubt that Lugia is going to be something I need a Master Ball for. I really hope it is. Honestly, it'd be great if it was something like Giratina. That'd be nice. Just had a group of beautiful kimono girls looking for us. Oh, okay. Do we have to go deal with the kimono girls? You've been helping all these people. You made me proud to be your friend. Oh. Can you imagine if somebody just came up to you in real life and was like really sincerely just like, hey, I'm proud to be your friend. It's just like, oh, okay. Okay, cool. They're waiting for us in Ekritique. Okay, gotta keep lists. Alright, let's take our mammoth out to Cyanwood and level it up. Let's level it up. First thing we encounter in the ocean will probably do the trick, honestly. Sailing for adventure in the big blue wet thing. I don't remember the way to the Whirlpool Caves. Pretty sure I saw some Whirlpools like here-ish. Just do our best. Hey, it's a Whirlpool. Thank you, Shucky. I'm sorry it came to this. Okay, here we go. This will do the trick. Surely. Surely. Oh, I forgot about the sea monkeys. Okay, you can't fight this. But, you can phone a friend. Wow, that wasn't enough to level him. Okay, am I anywhere? Am I doing it? There's the cave. Okay, we found an entrance to a cave. The Whirl Islands. Oh, and it's dark inside. Of course it is. Found a rare candy. Okay, I'll take it. If I don't level up in the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna be feeding it to my level 7 Mama Swine. Why the rage? Who knows? Maybe it's because it's 11 o'clock at night, and I started this at 2 p.m. Hey, it's the feral microwave. Come on, Chaos, help me out. Okay. Circumvent has leveled up, and so help me, she will turn into something new. Everybody, I need you to go down into the comment section right now and be like, something new, something new, something new, something new, something new, something new. Come on. It's something new! I'll take it! Is it Krabby or Kingler? It's hard to tell. It's Krabby, and guys, not only is it something new, it's a Gen 1 Pokemon I actually haven't made yet! That's so exciting! Krabby makes it to the list! Fantastic. There are so many Pokemon we haven't made. It's ridiculous that all of them have just like fallen into this one little line. Okay. Alright, great. Oh, he's so small! He scuttles sideways. You seeing this? He scuttles sideways behind us. Okay. Hi. Seems happy to be all wet. I think I love you. Okay, we're going to pause here and we are going to make ourselves a sweet little crabby.
Crabby is basically just a head in a pair of pants with some claws. I think it's only fair, given that Kingler has been living on my desk for the last few months, that I let him be heavily involved in the process of making Crabby. Honestly, they are basically the same pattern, and I intend to just take Kingler, whose name is Claude, and make a slightly smaller version of it. Kingler's head is 24 stitches around at its widest point, so I made Crabby 21 stitches around. Now I know that 3 stitches doesn't sound like much of a difference, but it would mean Crabby would turn out 12.5% smaller than Kingler, which is a good amount, believe it or not. Next came the pants, which needed to include the points and curve of the teeth because of how it sits against the face. Crabby does have fewer teeth than Kingler, but that was the only real adjustment needed for this piece. The eyes were just white magic rings pulled into semicircles, which I did initially pin on upside down in angry face mode, but I did remember to rotate them before sewing. And the legs were no big deal, they're just a bunch of stitches worked over a long tail. The claws were the first piece that I designed from scratch just for Crabby. I made them as an exaggerated teardrop with a picot for the thumb appendage. And there is our finished Crabby! And Crabby got arms! Kingler never got arms, his claws were too big.
Alrighty, we are back and trying to decide how I want to do this. I am just going to swap Chaos back into the lead. No, we're going to swap Cabbage back into the lead. Oh, I don't think we've walked around with the little shiny Pokemon before. He's cute. Sorry, I'm doing my best to like navigate around and I'm getting pretty lost. There we go, cool. Love having an escape rope. I actually forgot to buy one before we came in here, so that's a good thing. Oh, where am I actually trying to go? We got this. Alright, I understand. I am calibrated. I think I know where I need to go. Back out here. I think I went in the wrong cave. I think I was supposed to go to the cave just above this one here. She looks like she's ready to fight me. I'm not imagining this. She's definitely ready to fight me. Okay. The final battle. Cabbage! Should be pretty straightforward, frankly. I get the feeling that I was maybe supposed to like poke around up here a couple of levels ago and I just sort of didn't, but that's fine. I didn't have Whirlpool, so I didn't bother, and now we've got just a bunch of level 20 trainers in the way, so hey, Cirky grew to level 9. Okay, we defeated Kara, that's all well and good. Thank you, Kara, for your services. Cirky's evolving and Cirky is going from Crabby to something else. What are you going to become, dear? Oh, okay. That is a wrinkle. So it's a new one for this series, but we have made Drowsy before, so we're not yet done here today. At least the timeline is giving you some indication as to when this will end, because I have none. So this should have ended like 5 evolutions ago, and we're still here. That's fine. That means we carry on. You want to learn Confusion? That could be fun. I'm fine with that. I really thought it was over. Let's forget a move. Let's focus. Let's do this right. I think I can happily lose Odor Sleuth. There we go. We've got Drowsy on the team. It's new to this run, so it still counts. We just don't have to stop and crochet anything. So, and then up here and through here. You look like you want to fight me. That's the Whirlpool in the top corner that I think we need to go through. At this rate, Lugia still might be our final Pokemon of the run. We'll just see what Matthew has in store for us. Crabby! We came so close to being able to introduce our Crabbies! Hope this doesn't shake you up too badly. Okay, Cirky's leveled up again. Alright, let's try this again. What do you want to be? Pick something new. It'll be fun. Okay. Okay. That's still new to the run. But again, we've already made it. This is really bad for my nerves right now. I'm just like, okay, Golbat is a great choice. Not in any of our evolutionary lines, so we're still good. But we have already made Golbat. It's a Gen 1 Pokemon, so the chances are we've made all of them. Okay, this is fine though. That means that, most importantly, it means Cirky can stay on the team. It'd be really nice if we can keep a Pokemon on the team. Oh, here you look like a swimmer. Let's just fight them all, shall we? Let's just see what happens. 3 Pokemon. Lovely. I thought Cabbage pecked himself just then. It's been a very long day. Okay, cool. There goes Goldeen. Okay, Cirky's going to evolve again at the end of this battle. This is getting ridiculous, and I know that. I'm sorry. I love the little buck-toothed expression on Seeking's face in this sprite. That is just the most adorable sprite. Anyway, Chaos, come back out and finish this. I think Chaos is going to evolve at the end of this as well. Yep, cool. That's fine. We already know what Chaos is turning into. It will be Spiritomb, if I remember correctly. Which is fine. Cirky first? Cirky first. Alright. Here we go. Let's try this again. Oh! Good job, Cirky! Oh, wonderful job. Now, is that Porygon 2 or Porygon Z? Porygon 2. Excellent. We have our 6th Pokemon of the day. And then Chaos is turning into Spiritomb. Hold on, please. It's kind of just like the difference between a slug and a snail. Now it's a ghost and a ghost with a house. There we go. Good job, buddy. Okay, alright, awesome. There we are. Trace, the Pokemon copies the foe's ability. That's nifty. We should find out all kinds of interesting things. We're going to stop here and we are going to make Porygon 2, and it will be our final Pokemon of the day. Finally.
Now, for those of you who follow the stream, you know how I feel about Porigami, the Porygon I flubbed a couple of months ago. I have to say, Porygon 2 is way more crochet friendly with all its rounded blobbiness, so this Cyberducky is my chance at redemption. It's also an excuse to use the ever-juicy watermelon hue that I so adore, which is a nice way to finish things off today. And you can watch from over there. I started at the top of the head. My original plan was to make a lollipop shape and then a separate biscuit for the body, but as I worked it up, I remembered that I know how to shape things and just made it all in one piece. Sorry. I think it's a very good piece too. Very ducky. 2 white magic rings laid the foundation for the eyes, and a squashed blue nub was the perfect beak. I'm still not sure how large the belly panel is supposed to be, but I made a longish blue oval that looked about right from the front, and then 2 fat sausages for the side floaties. The tail was also just a really easy tube adjacent piece. I feel like it sounds like I'm phoning in my description here a bit, but honestly, Porygon 2 is a really basic series of shapes, and I didn't really have to use any tricks to add any details or anything. Then I just started sewing all the pieces on, working from the head down. I matched my yarn colour to the piece being attached, and I made sure to work my needle up through the front loops of each of the pieces. I am really happy with the smooth joint I got between the belly and the body. Just look at that. Meep. So yeah, you let me know. Have I redeemed myself? Because I think I nailed the Cyberducky. Also, I have taken the liberty of naming them Cookie. Cookie says hello.
Wait. So there we are at the end of episode 13. Today we got to make Huntail, Pelipper, Quagsire, Mamoswine, Krabby, and Porygon 2. And the game is starting to fight me. It doesn't want me to find new Pokemon. So in the next episode we will pick up where we left off here, exploring Whirl Islands and trying to get our hands on Lugia. In the meantime, if you want more, we have the stream channel, Complicated Streams, where we make new Pokemon every Sunday, and maybe I'll see some of you over there. Yeah, that's it for today. Okay, bye!
So yeah, I'm sorry this came out on a Friday instead of a Thursday. I don't really know what happened. I lost a day in there somewhere. I am going to continue working on this run now until we are completely finished with the Elite Four with no more big breaks. Now, you should expect to see other videos between episodes, and I'm thinking episode 14 will probably be up in a couple of weeks. Now, I think my favourite from today is actually Pelipper, but you let me know in the comments who you liked the best. And thank you to everyone for watching and supporting this series, and a massive thank you to my patrons for making this series possible.